It's time for Mental Wellness Monday. First of all, it's late. I apologize. I didn't know how sad and depressed I've been until it was time to do Mental Health Monday. And I'm not going to get into the reason why I've been kind of down because I'm trying to figure some things out before I can articulate it in a video. But just the usual. Life is lifing and things are not going as planned. One big thing is really, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, this Mental Health Monday is about nostalgia. Or, we tend to, and I say we, but not really 100% talking about me because I tend to not be tied to stuff and things so much. I'm very much one of those people that can get rid of stuff quickly. Literally, what are you doing? You were sitting in the window so nicely. What are you doing? Get back in the window. Ugh. Anywho, I usually am not one that's tied to stuff or things. I usually get rid of things. And if you watch this channel enough, you know I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff over the years, especially living in a van because you have very limited space. And I constantly downsize, constantly think about the function of things in my space. But it's been more difficult doing that in a house because you have the space, you have the room, you tend to just collect junk or, oh, I'll just sit it here. Oh, I'll just put it in this closet. Oh, I'll just put it in this bin or container, yada, yada, yada. And so I am looking around even this room because this room houses most of my stuff. And I look around this room and I'm like, do I need all this stuff? I have reaccumulated a bunch of crafting stuff that I remember I was down to one small bin of crafting stuff, and now I've reaccumulated a bunch of crafting stuff that I'm now getting rid of again. It's just weird how I've been trying to, I think, pacify my mental wellness with stuff. And even though it's been free stuff and cheap stuff and I've just really been trying to pad my mental wellness with things, with getting back into a hobby that I had long forgotten about, which was junk journaling. And then junk journaling spiraled into something else. And then I want to start painting and I want to start drawing again, just all these things that don't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense for me to have this specific hobby because one, it requires a lot of stuff and I don't like a lot of stuff. And two, I just really don't have the time to invest in making these things. And then what am I going to do with them? Keep them? Give them away? I don't have enough people in my life to give junk journals to. And even doing giveaways here doesn't work because no one enters the giveaways. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm still waiting for the last person to contact me for the giveaway, and that's been almost a month. So it's like, fine, I'm just gonna give this journal to somebody that I meet randomly, I guess, or a coworker. I don't know. But so I've had to figure out what it is that I want for a hobby and what is a decent hobby to have. So I've just downloaded the Procreate app on my old tablet, and I've been doing some drawing on that. And it's not really satisfying because I love paper. So, but creativity is there. It is what it is. I started making those zines for my zine subscription, my monthly zine subscription. Well, no one signed up for that. So now I've got, 10 different zines ready to go, but no one signed up for the subscription. So it's like, okay, well, forget it. I've stopped making those now. I want a hobby. I like having a hobby, but my hobby of choice or hobbies of choice don't really work for my life and lifestyle. So I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I think I'm just going to give up on a hobby and maybe just get back into reading, which I've been trying to do anyway, but it's more difficult to read because I don't have a lot of alone time. I'm either at work or at home with husband. There's not a lot of time for me to pick up a book and spend hours getting lost in reading a book. There's just not that kind of time. And people are like, oh, just listen to an ebook, listen to an audiobook, blah, blah, blah. When am I by myself that I can put on headphones and listen to an audiobook? Same thing for hours at a time. I just don't have it. I used to love my podcast my LeVar Burton podcast, LeVar Burton Reads, which is probably my top #1 favorite podcast. I haven't listened to that in years. He's got like so many seasons up there that I haven't even began to listen to. So it's just, can you get off my desk? Can you get off my desk, please? Hey, 7. Can you get off my desk? That's y'all fur baby friend. That's y'all fur baby friend. I used to keep the pipe cleaners up there, and he used to come up to steal them, and now they're gone. So he keeps jumping up there thinking he gonna get a pipe cleaner, and they're gone because I didn't want him chewing on the pipe cleaners. Anywho, back to the reason for this video. It's Mental Wellness Monday. Okay, that's what this is for. Late, but here it is, June, Mental Wellness Monday of 2024. Nostalgia and keeping on to things and holding things and having things that we don't need. Well, I'm gonna let you know I have something that I absolutely don't need. So I've had these pair of Crocs for a long time. Husband last week was like, look, let's go to the mall. Then he changed his mind. He said, no, we're gonna go somewhere else. So we go to the outlet and we walk right to the Croc store. And I'm like, you getting a pair of Crocs? I thought he was finally gonna get himself a pair of Crocs. He was like, no, you're getting a new pair of Crocs. I was like, I don't need a new pair of Crocs. He was like, you most certainly do. So I'm going to show you the old Crocs. The new Crocs are just the brand new black pair. But these Crocs have gone across country with me multiple times. They did my last van build with Mona. They've got paint on them from Mona. These Crocs, and I've tried cleaning them just now before this video, and some of this is not coming off. I don't know why. It's got a lot of camping dirt from different camping events I've been to, and I legit did try and wipe it off with, you know, like it's like not coming off. Anyway, these are my old Crocs. You can see that the bottom is worn, okay? But these are my old Crocs. This is all the gray paint from Mona, from when I painted Mona. Yep, all the little speckles of paint. They've seen cross country, I think, 2 or 3 times. I can't remember when I had these. I don't remember when I bought them, to be honest, but they've been across country at least twice, if not 3 times, but at least twice. So the little nubbies inside are kind of worn down now. You can't even feel them. So when he bought me a new pair, it felt really weird. They're so shiny and new, and the nubs, I could feel them on the bottom of my feet. But I think I'm going to put these over here on the bookshelf just for a little while. I'm not quite ready to throw them away because he was like, no, throw them away. Leave them there. I was like, no, I can't. And I don't really have a lot of sentimental feelings for a lot of things, but I just want to hang on to these for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe another month or 2, and then I'll toss them in the trash. But I just feel like I'm not quite ready. Oh, hi. Hi. Thanks for coming off my desk. Hi. Is y'all's favorite fur baby friend? Okay. You're in my You want to say hi? Look at the camera and just say hi real quick. Hi everybody. Say hi everybody. I'm not staying in the window when my mom was doing her video. But I was in the window for a long time before she started, and then she started talking, and I was like, oh, let me go do stuff.
Let me go do stuff.
Hmm?
Let me go do stuff.
Yeah. You wanna lay on your bed? You wanna lay on your bed? You getting down? Okay. Bye-bye. Anyway, I think the reason I'm kind of nostalgic or sentimental about these is this is the last, probably, I'm trying to think, probably one of, if not the last thing from VanLife that I used on a regular basis that I still use on a regular basis. And I think that's kind of why I'm like, this is almost like giving up VanLife. And I think that's why it kind of was like, no, like this is the last thing I have that I still use regularly that's a part of van life, because I don't have, I think, anything that I'm using on a daily basis or even a weekly basis Like some of the camping stuff, but I only camp, what, 3-4 times a year? But some of the camping stuff definitely came from van life, but like the utensils that I cook with and my cookware and stuff like that. But these, I was wearing these, you know, not every day, but at least 2-3 times a week. These were on my feet. So I feel like this is the last thing that was regularly used in van life and now in my sticks and bricks life. And I feel like throwing them away is like giving up, possibly going back to van life or some sort of life alternative lifestyle other than living in this townhouse. So yeah, I think that's why I'm hanging on to them like that. I feel that that's why it is. I don't know for sure, but I feel that's probably what's going on with me. So all that to say, it's okay to have nostalgia for inanimate things or objects, photos, clothing, whatever. It's okay. Not saying you need to have a room full of stuff, but a few items that you're just like, oh, I can't quite part with it just yet because of the memories and the feeling, and that's okay. Like I said, I think I'm going to give myself a couple months, 2-3 months, and then I'll be ready to part with it because hopefully things will be improving for me in life. But I swear, every time I say that, you know, life's like, no, it's not. So, all that to say, guys, it's quite all right, okay? Be good to yourself, be kind to others, and whatever your journey, enjoy it.